Hello, my name is Cyril, and today I want to welcome you to a show where the only thing that matters is a right answer. I'm here to quiz my buddy and Defunct Games cohort Lorne Riseley to see how much he knows about random game-related topics. In this episode, we're going to find out how much Lorne knows about MEGAMAN bosses, and I want you to play along. In fact, it's important that you play along. So, instead of starting the weekend early, let's spend a few minutes getting to know Lorne in this brand new quiz. Hey Lorne, still rocking that podium I see. Yeah, we're pretty deep into the season, so I guess you earned it. And look, we're out of the jungle. That's something. Anyway, let me ask you those magical words. Lorne, do you want to play a game?
Do you know what? I'd love to play a game.
Well, that's the kind of spirit I'm looking for, because I want to know more about you. You sprang onto the scene and nobody knew anything about you, so what I want to do today is I want to ask you a series of questions so that you and my audience and everybody can get to know you more. Well, you're not going to get to know yourself more. You might actually learn less about yourself from this. I don't know. But the point is, I want to learn more about you. And to do that, I want to find out, how much do you know about MEGAMAN?
Okay.
That was a question. How well do you know MEGAMAN?
He's a man, and he is on the mega side.
Well, you're already wrong.
Well, he identifies.
He's a robot.
He identifies as a man, though, and that's all that's important.
Okay. Well, it was very ahead of its time. Have you ever played a MEGAMAN game?
Yes, but a very, very long time ago.
Which one did you play?
It would have been one of the originals. I can't remember which one specifically. We're talking, I would have been...
The old NES ones?
4 or 5 at the time.
Okay. Right, of course.
So, yeah, it's I'd have to research it. Unfortunately, I have a track record of playing games but forgetting the titles, unfortunately.
Well, how about this? What's the thing you know the most? Like, what's the most iconic thing you know about MEGAMAN?
Probably the arm cannon, the attachments that he can obtain through the game, the upgrades he can obtain through the game that give him different and varied abilities that allows him to overcome his foes, usually larger and more powerful.
And how does he get those powers?
By defeating bosses and obtaining...
There we go! That's the most iconic thing I was looking for. It's the bosses. You stumbled into the correct answer.
There we go.
All right. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a series of 15 questions. They're going to be 15 names. And they're either going to be MEGAMAN bosses or they're going to be popular rock songs.
Okay.
How well do you know popular rock songs?
A little bit.
Okay. All right. You more of a country fan?
Yeah, well, I'm a big Miley Cyrus fan, so.
Is she even country anymore?
She's always country, so long as it's in her heart.
Right, but on that note, I honestly don't know how to follow that up.
I don't know how to process that
either. Let's just
either.
jump into it. We're going into MEGAMAN boss or popular rock song.
Right.
Simple enough. I think you might get all of these. I'm putting money on you. Okay, I'm not going to put money on you getting all of them, but you might get a few of them. So let's go ahead and start. Tomahawk Man. Is that a MEGAMAN boss or a popular rock song?
MEGAMAN boss.
Correct. Rocket Man.
I'm going to gamble on the fact that you're not classing Elton John as rock. So I'm going to say MEGAMAN boss.
No, it's an Elton John song.
Oh, come on.
What are you doing? In what world is Elton John not rock?
He doesn't play a guitar and he doesn't have a mohawk. He's not rock.
He plays a piano. All kinds of rock stars have played a piano. Axl Rose played a piano. Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah, well.
Better Man.
Better Man?
Better Man.
Better Man. Rock song.
Correct. That's Pearl Jam, of course. Better Man, one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs. And you know what? On the same album, I could have gone with Nothing Man by really wanted to. Alright, let's move on. Gyro Man, or if you're really into Greek food, Euroman.
Euroman. Mega Man boss.
Yes. Now I'm really hungry for Greek food. Iron Man.
I'm gonna say Rock Song.
Yes! I made these too easy. Iceman.
Rock Song.
MEGAMAN.
Ah!
I lost track of where we were for a second. Sorry.
I thought you were just building the suspense.
I wasn't. No, I was like, oh shit, which one did I just ask? Pharaoh Man.
Would they have done an Egyptian? But they would have. Mega Man villain.
Correct. MEGAMAN.
Yeah, that sounds crazy enough.
Spoon Man.
That sounds like the deranged heroin-induced rock song.
It is.
There you go.
From Soundgarden. In fact, here's a fun little thing. Spoon Man. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and Spoon Man was a real person in Seattle.
Really?
That they're singing about. Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway, he played the spoons. You can look him up.
Ah,
anyway.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Name makes sense.
Nowhere Man.
Nowhere Man. Rock Song.
It is. Of course, the Beatles.
I knew that.
Hard Man.
I'm going to say Mega Man villain, but I'm probably wrong.
It is a Mega Man villain.
Oh, wow. Hard Man.
Piano Man.
Okay. Oh, wow. Rock Song.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Billy Joel. Wanted Man.
Rock Song.
Yes, from the classic 80s hair band RATT.
Yeah.
I feel dirty calling RATT classic. Bright Man.
Mega Man villain?
Correct. You're on a roll now.
There you go.
Snake Man.
Mega Man villain.
Correct. And finally, Working Man.
Rock Song.
Of course, that's a classic from Rush. Getting a little prog rock in here. All right.
How many did I get wrong? 2?
You got a couple wrong.
I was gonna say I got the one I shouldn't have gotten wrong right. Sorry, I should have gotten Elton John right.
You want credit for that one now? You gonna argue that one?
Well, I gave you too much credit for messing with me.
How do you think you did? You think you did pretty well there?
Yeah, that was one of my strongest showings. If in my quizzing history dating back to when I was 5 and I was asking the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire quiz. I think that was pretty good.
Well, this is way harder than that.
Oh, it's impossibly hard, which is why I'm all the more impressed with my performance.
All right, well, let's do that thing that we always do, where we see what we've learned about you, Lorne. So, it's clear that you've played some Mega Man games before, but it's been a couple of decades. You should pick up one of those Mega Man collections. They're a lot of fun. Moving on, you say that Elton John is not rock music, but that's the first thing the Wikipedia lists him as. We also discovered your undying love for Miley Cyrus, no matter if she's country or whatever she's doing now. I don't know. Does she even still put out music? I haven't heard about her in a long time. Anyway, you did well, Lorne. You only missed 2, which I think is your best showing yet. I think you should take this win and enjoy your weekend, because you really earned it. I'm sure we'll be back soon with another one of these quizzes, but for now, I'm proud that you could tell the difference between Mega Man bosses and hugely popular rock songs. Well, except for Rocket Man. See you next time. Hey, thanks for taking our quiz. If you liked what you saw here, then you should know that we post new quizzes every Friday. Now, here's the question I have for you. Who is your favorite Mega Man boss? There are like 1,000 to choose from, so leave your picks in the comments below. In other news, the weekend may be upon us, but next week is going to be huge. I'll be reviewing both Velocity G and Xenon Racers, along with Streets of Rage and more. In the meantime, I strongly recommend you click that subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then.